Hi, this is Harry from Kailua. Let's study some double stops today. So this neck is tuned to open G tuning, slack key, and this is in standard tuning. Okay, so you can refer back to my first show where I introduced you to slack key and I taught you these things called double stops. And this is in open G, and I taught you things like this. Do, re, mi. And I showed you things how you can mix them up and whatnot, okay? Well, we should study the same thing in standard tuning. So this is standard tuning, this is 12 string, but these notes are here. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, and this 12, so la, ti. And then instead of these two strings, you could do it on the next two strings over. Same thing. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then you can do the same thing on the next two strings. And you can do it on the next two strings. Okay, so learning these things in standard tuning would be great because then you will have a reference of this knowledge that you can use for any slack key tuning as you and I go and experiment with different tunings. Okay, so let's learn this in close-up in standard guitar. All right. Okay, we're going to study our double stops in standard tuning in the key of G interval of a 6. So double stops are these things, and interval means it's a distance, meaning, okay, here's a B and here's a G. So that's a distance of a sixth. So what that means is, well, if this is B, B, C, D, E, F, G is 6 notes away. So that's a harmony of a sixth or interval of a sixth, okay? So you're gonna notice that when I start with do, this is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do and do obviously is gonna be the same. You're gonna see two shapes. So this one is kind of like a diagonal shape. And then you're gonna have two of these parallel shapes, 5, 5, 7, 7. And then you're gonna have two of these diagonal shapes again. This is 9 and 8, 11 and 10. Then you have two parallel shapes, 12, 12, 14, 14, and or 16, 15. Okay, so again, I'll show you. This is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you want to go backwards. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay? You can also practice it in a circle. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. This is what I mean. 12 is the same as open. This is the same as what it's tuned to. So this is like my imaginary fret. So if this is the same as that, then I can continue on. So instead of going up here, if I wanted to stay within this 12th fret, I can go do, ti, la, which is the same thing, right? So, fa, mi, re, do. So the whole purpose is kind of get to know it both ways. Okay? Now this is B and G, which is on the 3rd and 1st string. Now we're going to move it over to the 4th and 2nd string. Same exact notes. Same exact shape. Okay? So do, and then you have two parallels. But the 0, 12 is the same as 0. And then we got two of the other shape, diagonal shapes, two of the parallel shapes, and we're back to do. So again, do, re, mi, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, mi, re, do. Okay? So we're going to take these same two notes and put it on the next two strings. Okay? So remember 12 and 2 is, 14 is the same as 0 and 2. We'll start here. You have to imagine that this is an imaginary fret. So this is 2 and 0. We're going to end up at 14 and 12. So you're going to go do. Now you're going to have these two shapes. This is 3 and 2, 5 and 4. Then you're going to have the two original shapes, and then two of the, and then we're back. So again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay? And now you're going to do the same 2 notes. And this is actually the same shape on the next 2 strings. You just have to picture this open as a fret. Okay, so we're on the bottom, we're on the 4th and 6th string now. The same notes as we started, but it's lower, it's an octave lower, right? Because this is B, G, this is B, G. So do, I'll play it so that's a circle. Do, and here's the 2 of this, that shape. Now this is the same as this, and then we have 2 of the other shapes, and then we're back at do. So again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, oops, mistake, mi, re, do. Okay, so study that, memorize it, and it's a very useful thing as we study other things. All right, check back.